Cryomix Insert Coin and Complain is being brought to you by Fireclown and Commander Haggis.
Welcome back to another episode of Insert Coin and Complain with my fellow with who? With who with Commander Haggis and myself, Fireclown.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And yeah, it's going to be good. Funnily enough, all these things, I think they're getting less professional as we go along.
Oh,
We're
we
so
were
fast.
we
We're
were
just like, oh
professional.
God,
What
we've
you
got to
talking?
do it.
We were
What are we going to do?
professional.
Yeah, more professional than we are now.
I don't think I was
Right.
professional at all.
So I suppose like it's a bit like we were kind of wondering what to talk about, and then we just sort of thought, FPS games, right? FPS. If you're of a certain age, probably FPS games is where it's at and where you started.
Well,
And I think
for the layman,
we're
what's an FPS?
first person shopping game.
I
Very,
love
very
that.
good.
I
I
actually
know
did
you
play
would.
Supermarket Simulator, and
Oh
that is a
my
first-person,
God.
shopping game. So,
Jesus. Of course you played it. First person shooter.
all right,
Which
okay.
seems quite apt at the
Disappointed
moment
now.
because we're both waiting for Fireteam Elite 2 to come out. And man, I need to sharpen my skills up.
Well, yeah, well, that's not a first-person shooter. That's a third-person shooter. You do realize that, right?
Do you play it? I play it in first person.
You can't play it in first person.
You can.
What?
There's a mod for it.
What
Lets you play it in first.
What? You're a liar.
I'm
There's
not lying.
not a mod for it.
I'll send you the mod.
Oh, yeah, okay then.
There's a mod for it. No, I play it in third person. Yeah,
That'd be actually pretty cool. Actually, you know what? I want to see if there's a mod for it. Carry on, you can talk for a minute.
I think it would be awful because there's so much stuff happening. All that might work. It might work. It'd be pretty cool. There's bound to be a mod to play it in first person.
First person standalone. No, that can't be right. That's it. No. Aliens Fire Team. Yeah, first person standalone.
Yeah. Standalone. Oh, so is that like no co-op then?
I guess so, yeah.
Anyway, we're getting off topic.
Sorry, yeah,
so
my mistake. I'll go back to what I was doing. Yes. Welcome to Insert Coin and Complain. I'm Fireclown and this is Commander Haggis. We're talking FPS games.
Damn right. So I suppose we're probably like the ideal age, right? Because we were like 12-ish, I want to say, when Doom launched.
No, we weren't 12, surely. That was when Wolfenstein was launched.
No, was Wolfenstein not 1990 or 91? Because you gotta remember, like ID's.
Doom was 94, wasn't it?
No, it was before that. ID would build and launch a game in a year. Like it was crazy how fast they would get to like shipping.
Wolfenstein was 92.
92 was it that late? Holy shit! Beep.
And Doom was no, not 2025.
No. I can't believe Wolfenstein was that late. Why?
Yeah. I remember playing it on a Doom was 1993.
That's yeah. So Doom was like a year later.
Yeah, remember Doom was shareware as well.
I love Doom so much, but it's not my favorite FPS game.
All right, okay. Like we'll start with Wolfenstein, as you were saying. Sorry, my mistake.
1992. Wolfenstein is my second favorite. FPS game. I love it. It's
your
so good.
Is that the new iterations as well, or just like do you mean the franchise, or do you just mean like that's?
Like... Oh no, like the new stuff's okay. It's all right. It's lost something though. I feel like it's not as engaging as the first games, but the OGs. So like Wolfenstein, Return to Castle Wolfenstein, I should say.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
And Spear of Destiny, the add-on for it, is amazing. It's so good. Like level design, everything is absolutely fantastic. To the point that I still play it. Right, I love it. It still feels fast. Like it's super fast. But yeah, it's second favorite. But I sunk a lot of time into that game. I've got like a top 5. I had to think a lot about this. So
I don't have a top 5, so I will do that
with
a flick of my head once you've told us all about your top 5.
Well, I'll tell you about my number 1.
Okay, number 1.
It's my which is my background, but you can't read it because it's cut off the goddamn title. So my favorite FPS game of all time is
wait, can I guess?
What?
Can I guess?
You can guess, yeah.
Rise of the Triad.
Rise of the Triad, man. Rise of the Triad.
Was that right?
Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. Rise of the Triad's epic.
Yeah,
it's
it
just
is actually
so
brilliant.
good.
It is so good. You're
right. So like just the kind of the gibbing, like just blowing people up and eyeballs flying past you. When you're like 14 or 15, that's just amazing.
Yeah.
The level design is fantastic. It's so good.
Yeah.
And it's just so fast. It's basically like it's insane, right?
Mm-hmm.
Find that a multiplayer is like you've just got to be good. It's totally reaction based. It's amazing. And then number 2, OG Wolfenstein.
Okay, yeah.
Again, for all the reasons I mentioned, I just love it. Number 3, Half-Life. Although I don't know if you could call Half-Life FPS, like pure FPS, but it was just so groundbreaking.
Well, Half-Life is pure FPS. What else would it be?
I don't know. What was the first game that had more kind of it was quite story driven as well, and you interacted with the NPCs, which was really unusual.
Yeah, that was unusual.
Back then.
Yeah. See, that's still FPS. It's still first person shooter in my opinion.
Yeah, it's true. And then after that, Quake.
Quake. I love
Quake. And then see, I'm torn now, but probably after that, Unreal Tournament.
Oh yeah, the actual OG of Unreal Tournament as well.
OG Unreal Tournament.
One. Yeah.
OG Unreal Tournament. Amazing.
Yeah.
So good.
I'm not going to disagree with that. Those choices are good.
Godlike.
Yeah.
But there's loads. There's so many more. Like, right, I could pick. You had to like the games I would actually go back. I just kind of thought like, what games would I actually go back and play now? And I play all of those games. I go through periods where I play them, right? They're really good modern equivalents, but I'll let you go through your list if you have a list.
Okay, I don't really have a list, but off the top of my head, like,
bro.
I'm sorry.
Prepare.
Like, okay, so Quake is like at the very top, I think. If I'm going to go back retro style, although I hate saying it's retro, I think Quake was what, 96, I would presume?
I'll find out for you while you're chatting away. I think it was
96. So I remember playing Quake
a lot
in college, a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you remember,
96.
when it was 96, I'm not too bad.
You're bang on.
I remember
there's a lot of ID software games in this list.
Oh yeah, well, ID set a bar, didn't they? They literally set a bar.
They did, yeah.
So Quake, the original Quake, if you remember, I was playing that in college, and you and the Tasco came around to the house, and I got to the level with the spiders, and I completely freaked out. And the Tasco was like, "Oh, for goodness sake, you're such a wuss." But like that, I remember that whole point of that actual game just being spiders from that point onwards, and I played that game to death. So when they released a new DLC literally last week, by the way, it's like what, the 22nd today of August?
Yeah.
22nd of August 2026. When they released the DLC last week, I was like, no way! And it's brand new DLC from ID Software as well, for free. You know, how can you not go wrong with something like that? It's just great.
Well, now, like they're still releasing stuff for Doom, which is mad.
Oh yeah, totally and utterly. Yeah, I quite agree. It's completely
absolutely insane.
So I'm also going to go back to Half-Life as well, which was actually based on the Quake 2 engine.
Yeah.
And if you didn't know, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, the very first one, was actually based on the Quake 2 engine, and that came out first.
Yeah.
Before Half-Life, and people were like, "Oh my god, the engine's broken and everything like that," because it didn't run too well. But when Half-Life came out, it was perfect. It was the perfect first-person shooter, and that was also, I believe, 97 or 98. I can't quite remember when that was released.
I'm trying to remember.
I don't think it was 90. I don't think it was 96. And we're talking like the OG Half-Life on the PC. We're not talking about the console restorations or anything.
Dude, original Half-Life was released on November the 19th in 1998. So we were playing. It's probably one of the last games that we played LAN as a
Hmm.
group before we all buggered off to uni and things like that.
Yeah, quite possibly. Yeah.
Oh my god, we smashed that game so
Oh,
much.
well, I just
Oh
remember like playing. We made up our own games in Half-Life because we had like
yeah,
that map with the train on it that went round and round in circles, and
we
there
had
was a tower
school.
on that map, and you had to take the tower from each other. You didn't
That's,
get anything
that's
for it. You just had to blast the crap out of each
I
other and
know,
try to take that tower and hold it
brilliant.
for as long as possible. That was great. I loved that type of thing. So like
Hmm.
if I'm going back to games like that, those two are definitely on my top list. Now like I'd probably say Quake's number one and Half-Life is actually number two. And I'm not going to put
Yeah.
like the rest of the Half-Life games in there because I think the franchise speaks for itself anyway.
Oh yeah,
Um, and even then, if you look at Half-Life Alyx, which is their VR iteration, that's still first person.
best VR game ever made.
That is
Still the best VR
that is
game
the
ever
base
made.
level of a VR game, in
Yeah,
my opinion. That is
that's
just
it.
brilliant.
That's it.
Now,
I
now, this is where I'm going to get a bit controversial.
uh,
Yeah,
no, it's just what you like. It's just
no,
what you like.
it's going to be very controversial because I'm going to put Cyberpunk 2077 in there.
What? No, it's just not that. I mean, it's good, but it's
It
not like. Okay, no, fair enough. Fair enough.
You came in when it was like broken and everything on the PC, and you just
At the
end
very
up
start,
hating it a lot.
I don't even think it's that, right? I think it's. I just don't think. I don't know. There's something about it where I'm like, it's a really good game,
It's
but
amazing.
I just don't think it
Would you, compares to what?
compares to anything in my list. I think in
Okay,
terms of
yeah.
like FPS, like because when I think of FPS, I'm not.
So should I
I
remove
mean,
should I remove
no,
no, hold on. Should I remove Cyberpunk because it's got more of an RPG element then? Because I
no,
can
not
do
at
that.
all. If
Because
you,
I would still consider it as a really good first person shooter.
I mean, like if
It's
no,
not a dedicated one though.
it's
So
your
should
list,
I?
right?
Yeah, but
I
should
just
I
don't. I
remove it
just
because it's not dedicated though?
no. I think if you, well, no, because if it came
Because we
to
can do
mind,
an
then you obviously
RPG, we
think
can do an RPG episode, and then I can put that in there.
to. Well, I
Okay,
mean, it can be in multiple lists, right? It's like it's just
yeah.
down to what you think. That's the thing. Whereas I wouldn't.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll remove that for now. We'll remove that. Although I think Cyberpunk is a great game,
It's
regardless.
a great game. It
So
is a great
it
game.
just gives me another reason to give three other games. So I'm going to put in Alien versus Predator.
Oh,
The
hot
20
take.
the 2028. No, sorry, the 2012 version is it or 2011 version?
Oh man, there's a couple.
Is
Let
that
me
particular
check
one
for
that
you.
I'm meaning? Is that particular one I'm meaning? Because
It's the
I'll
second one, isn't it?
yeah, it's the second one I think. Because although
Which
Alien
is
vs
very
Predator
good.
Classic from 2000s is amazing.
Yeah.
It is amazing. The actual second one that they
What?
made was spot on.
What about the Jaguar version? I rated that
Oh,
1994.
oh,
94, bro.
I actually have that, and I actually think that's probably one of the best games that ever came out at that time. Just spot on, brilliant. One of the biggest problems with that game was that everything respawned after you saved the game and
Yes.
came back to it. And I think we've talked about that before, so it's like
Yeah.
it's one of the things that I would have had it up there, but because of that, it kind of slips off the list a little bit. Yeah.
Because I didn't realize, right? So, just a segue, kind of. So major AVP titles. So, Alien vs Predator, 1994, Atari Jaguar,
Uh-huh.
developed by Rebellion,
Yes, that's
which
right.
I
Yeah.
didn't realize. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. And then Capcom did a side scroller,
Yes,
an
that's
arcade
right. Yeah, yeah.
side
I
scroller
remember that
in
one.
'94, and then AVP on the PC was '99, and that was Rebellion. And then there was AVP 2 in 2001.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. I
That
did
was
actually forget about that.
yeah,
Hmm.
and that was Monolith, which was why it was terrible.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Rebellion obviously got the franchise back in 2010
That's it.
because that's
2010.
the one you're talking
That's the one
about,
I'm
which
talking about.
is I would agree is
It's a spot on
absolutely
game.
fantastic.
It was brilliant. And we're back. We had a bit
Indeed.
of a technical issue there.
Although I feel better because I'm out of Windows and back into Linux,
Oh
so
yeah,
that's good.
yeah. Well,
I
your
feel.
green screen doesn't work as well in that though, does it?
Which is weird because I'm actually using Discord's software. I'm
All
not
right, yeah.
using NVIDIA. So there's probably there'll be an app, an NVIDIA workaround on Linux. I just need to find it. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're back.
Yeah.
And we were talking about
Alien vs Predator 2010.
that's right. It's such a good game.
Because I was
And that
put
was your number
that
three.
was my number
So you,
3 that we're talking
you got
about.
two more.
Yeah.
Two more to go.
So right, another controversial one then. Yeah, but it is a first-person game, so it's not like it's controversial.
Yeah.
And it's not on PC as far as I know. But that doesn't
Hmm.
mean it. Well, it could be on PC. I don't know. I've no idea. Actually, well, yeah, it doesn't matter if it is or not. Um, is Halo Reach? Yeah. Now, I'm not
Okay,
going to
fair
put
enough.
Halo in there because I don't think Halo was actually that great. I'm
Okay.
gonna have a lot of people screaming at me at that. Yeah, I don't think Halo 2 was that great. It was okay. It was better, way better than Halo, but it just wasn't that
Yeah.
great. Halo
Hmm.
3 was brilliant. I will say Halo 3 was brilliant. Halo 3 was a great shooter, great storyline. The controls were great, all that type of jazz. Halo Reach was better, and Halo Reach was better because they actually had a proper storyline in there that actually encompassed the universe rather than
Mm.
just kind of going, oh, we're stealing an idea off of Larry Niven for the Halos, and then like just tweaking it a little bit, and not giving you anything like
Hmm.
solid for the backgrounds or anything like that. There's no solid background story, not really to begin with. Halo 3 filled in a lot of things. Halo Reach filled in everything else. And Halo Reach was brilliant storyline and it had a great multiplayer feature in it as well. Just amazing. I don't put Halo ODST in there, although it had a good storyline. It bored the crap out of me. The
Hmm.
the slow pace of that game bored the crap out of me so much. It was ridiculous. And Halo 4 was just meh. It was pretty good, I guess. It was meh. Halo 5, I didn't even complete it. And Halo Infinite, was it? I think that's the other iteration that they had out, was just meh. But Halo Reach was actually a really good game. It was a fantastic game. I played that a lot. I actually did play that quite a lot. I completed that game at least 6 times with different people that wanted to complete it.
Hmm.
It was actually
That's
that
just
good.
not. Yeah, it kind of passed me by that whole series. Like I played the original,
Yeah, yeah.
and then the rest of them. I suppose because I wasn't really a console gamer by then, it just kind of passed me by.
Mhm.
And I've got no. I don't know. I kind of feel like I should go back and play them, but then I'm just like, there's so many other things I want to play that there's nothing about them that makes me want to play them. Although the new one is apparently, I don't know if it's out or if it's coming out, is looks
They
pretty
they
good.
released a new campaign. Well, they re-released the games again, basically.
Oh,
That's what they
wow.
did. So it's like they're just money grubbing at this point and trying to get people back on the Halo bandwagon
Uh,
and things like that because they are making a brand new one. I guess it'll be Halo
Next.
6 eventually,
Yeah, I mean,
but
I suppose like Microsoft needs something at the moment, so
yeah, well,
I get it.
Microsoft are doing better than PlayStation at the moment, I think, in a lot of
Hmm.
people's ideas. So Halo Campaign Evolved, that's what it's called.
Ah, okay.
Um, you do have like RTS games that are in the Halo universe, by the way, just so you know.
Mm.
And those are actually pretty good. They're pretty good games. But yeah, the latest iteration is Halo Campaign Evolved. I think that's just the first game reimagined, just
Mm.
updated, new graphics, all that type of jazz. I think that's all it
Oh,
is.
what? Actually, do you know what? I might see. I'd be interested in playing through that, because I love the first Halo. The first Halo was awesome, but then it's probably like,
They
do
put,
I remember it?
yeah,
Is it as good as I remember it, kind of thing?
I think it's going to be better because it's got a lot more stuff in it. It's like they've taken the game and, from what I understand, they've taken the game and just made it bigger and made it
Hmm.
better, the original game. And apparently it is a lot better. So I'd probably recommend it if you wanted to get into Halo, but I wouldn't recommend it if you can't be bothered because there's plenty of other games out there that you might want to play. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the only thing that kind of holds me back at the moment, right? It's like there's a lot of stuff out there I want to play, and then Fireteam 2 is coming out, so I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna
that's on
sink a
Tuesday.
ton of
So
time into that.
right,
I would
so
have thought.
I don't know if this is going to be a controversial one or not. So we'll see what you think.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Thief.
Uh, I wouldn't call it a shooter.
Because you don't actually have an
It's,
RPG element to the game. It's a storyline driven
so
first person
it's
game.
storyline driven. It's first person. It's kind of the start of the stealth craze,
Yes, very much
really.
so. Yeah, yeah, completely.
Thief's brilliant. I remember playing Thief.
Because there's a lots of like shooting arrows
Mm,
constantly. Because you've got
yeah,
all the different types of arrows in that game. You've got your silence arrows, your noise arrows, your ones that kill people.
trying to think.
You've also got hack and slash modes in it
Yeah,
completely and things like that. So
was that like 2000? I think
the
the
very
original
first
Thief.
game,
I remember playing it.
I'm going to
Oh,
say
I remember
98. Oh, Thief Gold. Let's
locking
see.
myself. Yeah,
Store page. Let's see if I've got it here. Originally 1998.
I was gonna say I remember locking myself in my room at uni and playing a
I'm
lot of that when
playing
I
a
should have
lot of
been
that game. I played a
doing
lot of that game. I really like all
other
the
things.
Thief games. I like
Yeah.
all of them. But I don't know if that would be classed as a first person shooter or not, although I think it would be, just
I
because
mean,
you're doing a lot of arrow work. It's a stealth shooter, is it? Would you say that?
yeah. Again, it's your list, right? You can put whatever you want in your
See,
list. So I
it's
would allow it.
it was
I
between.
will allow it.
Okay, you'll okay, cool.
Uh,
So that'd be my like top five, I think. You
and
know,
then,
of- you know. But as I said, Halo Reach is Halo
yeah.
Reach. It's not the franchise. It's just Halo
Yes.
Reach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Although Halo 3 was
And
actually brilliant, but Halo Reach just sunk it all in.
exactly. And then I suppose finishing off. I don't know how long we've been recording because we've had a
We haven't actually
million
been recording.
issues.
Yeah, we haven't been recording that long, so we can make this short or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
it's
because
it's
I think now then like so, and I haven't really given this much thought, but it is like five modern iterations of the first person shooter that
okay.
you've enjoyed.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Are you want to go
Yeah.
first?
I can there's a couple. So probably my favorite modern FPS game, ironically, because it doesn't look modern, is Bolt Gun. I just think
Yeah, Bolt Gun's great. I love Bolt Gun.
Bolt Gun is
Yeah,
it's everything I love about FPS games,
yeah.
right? It is just fast, manic.
Mhm.
If you stand still, you die basically in that game. It is amazing.
Yeah.
And it was a bit of a kind of silent hit. You know, it
It
was.
was.
I don't think they expected it to be as big as it was.
It
And
was massive.
then
Yeah.
Space Marine 2, I
Space
think
Marine. Space Marine 2 is third person.
is yeah, I know, but I think I think it's good enough to be in there. I think it's like
It's a third person game though.
yeah,
It's
but
good
it's good
enough
enough
to
to be
like
in there.
mention because it's a
Yeah.
Warhammer game. Is that what it is?
I was trying to think. So Bolt Gun, I absolutely loved. I'm sure I'm gonna love Bolt Gun 2 when they finally drop it.
Yeah. It's not that
Trying to
long away, I
think
think.
now. No, it'll be this year, at some point.
Yeah.
I was trying to think now, dude. Uh, Other things that I've enjoyed like that. I mean, I suppose original, not the original, but the first Star Wars Battlefront, the 2016, I want to say.
The very, 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 very first one.
Not the
Or
very, 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 very
okay, like
first one.
the more modern
The
one.
running around in big
Yeah,
arenas, and
that
then
would
they
have
had
been roughly
but
2016, I think.
yeah, and then Battlefront 2, they ruined the perk system, and I hated the game, which I was so upset about because I was just like, I really want to love
It
this game.
it did get better. It's just that it was EA. 2015, by the way.
Yeah,
2015, but
2015.
first one.
That game, I remember waiting for it to preload
Mhm.
before going to work and running around Hoth as Darth Vader, just being like,
Yeah.
"This is amazing." And my
Yeah.
partner was like, "Are you actually gonna stay off work?" And I was like, "No, I'm gonna go to work. But when I come home, this is it." Just running around indoor, just like it's so cool. And it was really well made as well.
The graphics are in it are fantastic.
they still
Just
stand up,
yeah.
right? Which is amazing because it's EA and EA ruin everything.
Mhm.
Um, well, they did with the second one. They kind of got their own way with the second one, the publishing
Electronics
house.
Arts, by the way, if you don't know, were actually bought out by the Saudi group.
Yes,
So
I know.
expect lots of AI being introduced into
AI,
every single
exactly. Yeah.
game going.
Like we don't need to employ developers. We'll just get Claude Code to do it for
Yeah.
us.
Well, you can guarantee that gamers just won't stand for it. They'll be like, nah, and the EA
Well,
will
I
just
mean that's
fail.
it, right? All you've got to do is not buy it. Like when
Yeah.
people moan about things, I don't get it because I'm like, just don't buy it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if enough
Exactly.
people just don't buy it, guess what? They will. It'll take a while, right? Because it takes a while for these messages to climb from a certain level in the business up to like the kind of CEO level, and then
Yeah.
for change to come back down. So, I mean, it would probably take like a year, I
Mhm.
think, for substantial change. If everyone were just like, yeah, we're not buying any of this crap,
Yeah. Yeah.
it would take a long time for it to change. But it would change because ultimately they only exist because they want to make money.
Oh yeah.
Um, and then Battlefield One, I thought was
Battlefield 1 wasn't too
amazing.
bad. It was pretty good. Yeah. I
It
played the
was
campaign in that.
really, really
Yeah.
good, really good, and
Yeah.
the multiplayer was just like insane. The games that have come after it, they've kind of, I don't know, they I think they
It's
went the
just not
wrong
very
way.
good.
Yeah, I suppose they got they sort of like started trying to, well, they started worrying about COD and things like that again.
Yeah.
It's like you don't need to. Like Battlefield's
Battlefield's a
totally
completely
different.
different style of game, and making
Yeah,
it into COD was just stupid.
exactly. That was awesome though. I really enjoyed that. I played a ton of that game. That was
Hmm.
so good. Um, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, the reissue of Doom was amazing.
Yeah,
Like Doom 2016,
that was
amazing.
good. I liked Doom 2016. Good game.
And I'm trying to think. There's got to be something I really enjoyed, right? Um, Problem is, so many games are third person now. It's quite difficult.
Yeah, a lot of games are going third person. A lot of games that you would
Yeah.
consider a good first person game,
Mm.
they just they didn't come off quite right, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm.
like so, for example, you got Dying Light. It's a first
Yeah.
person game, but it's not really a first person shooter. Yeah,
Yeah.
so the genres kind of changed quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're looking at Doom games, they are definitely first person shooters. They are like
Yeah.
we have everything in
100%.
the first person shooter that you want plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not played Resurrection of Evil yet or Dark Ages. Is it
Mm.
Resurrection of Evil that I'm thinking about? No, it's not that one.
Resurrection of Evils.
That's the
Mm,
one beforehand. No, no,
that's
no,
the one before.
that's Doom 3. That's like Doom
Yeah.
3. Sorry. I haven't played Dark Ages or Doom
It's
Eternal
good.
properly. Yeah, it's Doom
It's good.
Eternal.
They're both good. Yeah.
But I played the Doom 2016. Loved it. I thought it was great. And then you've got games like you got like you got Battleborn, for example, which wasn't a first-person shooter, so to speak,
Mm.
because it was a MOBA game that failed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it failed because Overwatch did better than it because Overwatch was more relatable. Although,
Yeah.
you know, basically Battleborn actually had more in it than Overwatch, way more in it.
Mm.
Uh, and then you got games like Seven Days to Die, which is a shooter, so to speak, but it's a survival game at the same time.
Yeah. That was good fun.
Yeah, so you got all these different games that have a genre like first-person shooters, but are they
Yeah.
first-person shooters? And then you've
I
got
know.
like Destiny and Destiny 2, and they are first-person shooters. They're just first-person shooters, but with Destiny 1 only had like a 6-hour storyline to it. But then again, you
Mm.
can't really complain because Call of Duty was just a 4-hour storyline. Most of them are just 4 hours. And
I think
most of them are just
yeah.
made for the next iteration of multiplayer game.
No,
And
that's it exactly. The multiplayer is kind of where it's at. But I think that's changing. I think people appreciate
hmm
a decent like don't get me wrong, like I really, really enjoy a good multiplayer experience with good matchmaking and all this
yeah,
kind of stuff. But um initially when you get a game, it's like I quite like a reasonably length story, like 10 hours or something.
hmm
Just to, if for nothing else, just to learn the game mechanics,
yeah,
right? Rather than jumping in and just getting absolutely pumped by, because there's just a group of hardcore online gamers,
yeah.
right? That's what they do. And they pick up, because that's what you're doing all the time, they pick the skills up really quickly.
hmm
And if
But
you kind of jump in and out of it, it doesn't make the experience that good for you.
yeah, if you're going down like good first-person shooters that have been made in the last 15 years, we'll say, yeah,
Yeah.
I would definitely see. I want to put Destiny in there, but I can't really put Destiny 1 or 2 in there. Although they are brilliant game mechanic shooters because they are. The game mechanics in those games are great. The way that they handled the game has been an absolute atrocious mess. Completely. So ever since they started releasing DLC for it, atrocious mess of just, hey, we're going to release this DLC, give us 50 quid. And then you find out
Yeah.
it's like 2 hours long. It's disgusting. Yeah. And that kind of set a trend off for so many other games trying to do the same, including Call of Duty and
Hmm.
Battlefield, things like that, which is a shame. Um, Again, Marathon, the new Marathon, the game mechanics are great, but the actual game itself is just it's just not that good. Yeah.
Mm.
But then you've got games like say I was just trying to think, Mech Warrior 5, for example. It isn't a first person shooter,
That's
so to speak,
great though.
because you're in a vehicle, but it's still a first person shooter.
Yeah.
Amazing game, amazing storyline, and more people should play that because it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Metro
I have
games.
it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you got, yeah, the Metro games. Yeah,
Yeah.
Metro 2033, absolutely brilliant first person shooter, but people don't look at it because they're like, it's a single player game. Where's the multiplayer,
Hmm.
aspect to it? That's one of the reasons why I like Titanfall. That came out in the last 15 years, I think, or
Yeah, it did.
Titanfall 2, should I say? Titanfall
Yeah.
2 was brilliant. Um, and it was definitely a first person shooter game. Brilliant game. And it had a great storyline. It's just that when companies, I think it's EA that own that too, isn't it? When companies
Yes.
turn around and go, yeah, but we're trying to get lots of people involved and sell as many copies as possible, we're going to put Titanfall to one side and we're going to make more of Apex. And I'm like, oh, come on, seriously? I want my experience of a first person shooter. I don't want my experience of multiplayer all day long. Yeah.
Mm.
It kind of gets a bit tiring. And then you've got games like Payday and Payday 2, and I think Payday 3's out, isn't it? So,
Yes.
although good first person shooters, they just fail because it's the same iteration of multiplayer hashness constantly. There's not you're not going to go back to it in 10 years time and go, oh, do you want a game of this? Yeah.
Mm.
Or do I want to play this game again? It's like, well, one, you've got to have mates that are still playing that game or even have the game anymore. And two, it's like, no, really, what's the point? Yeah,
Mm.
the next iteration of the multiplayer version of that game is out. What's the point? And even if it's got a single player game like Call of Duty does, it's like 3 or 4 hours long. Once you played it, you played it. You can play it on the harder skilled mode, but once you played it, completed it. It's like I'm not going to go back to Modern Warfare on the Xbox 360 or even the latest iteration on the PlayStation or PC or whatever, because I've completed the campaign mode. Yeah, on the hardest difficulty. There's no point me revisiting it unless I want to put myself through more torture because it was very torturous for me. I just didn't like it very much. When you're looking at older games, like Half-Life, or Quake, even Wolfenstein and things like that, they have a element of actually replayability, even if it's just for funsies. Yeah, where some of the
There's
other
a
games
huge
just don't have that.
there's there's a huge amount of nostalgia as well, though. I mean, and that's not to take away from the fact that the level design is amazing. Like I
Yeah,
know we're all I can play through Doom, and I don't even mind that I know where everything is,
yeah.
because I'm just like, how fast can I go through this?
hmm
And it's just great. It's so much fun. Um,
No,
and like same
I
with
agree
Rise
with you.
of the Triad. Rise of the Triad is just brilliant, and there's some, I don't know, there's definitely an element of just something being fun, and it's hard to put your finger on it. Like, why is this fun? Because when you look at FPS games, in a lot of ways, like they're hugely similar, but
Yeah.
then there's a lot of just like you say, things that just don't go anywhere.
Well,
Um,
look at the new Wolfenstein games. Although they're decent, yeah,
I wouldn't rate
I
them.
don't rate them. I really
No,
don't actually rate them very well at all. I
yeah,
found I have them all on the PlayStation 5, for example. Yeah,
yeah.
I've got a couple of them on the PC, and I don't want to play them on the PC because I played them on the PlayStation 5. Like I got
I
them.
think
You should be able to kind of go, oh, cool, I've got that game on the PC. Excellent. I'm going to go play that now on the PC. Yeah,
I think the thing is
or vice versa.
they're very Bethesda. That I think that's the issue. They're very
Yeah.
kind of vanilla
hmm
feeling. I don't know the
But
last time they did anything to the engine or anything like that,
you don't get that
and it's
with
not to
Doom.
say they're yeah, I know, and it's not to say they're not good. They're just like I find myself I got bored of um the new iterations of Wolfenstein.
Yeah,
Like, because once you learn how to deal with certain enemies and things like that, it's just not fun.
no,
Because you're just like,
I
all
agree.
right, I know I just do this and that's it. And to be honest, like Doom Dark Ages was a bit like that. Like once you leveled up your shield,
Hmm.
you could basically defeat anything, like any of the end of level bosses.
Yeah.
Once you learned a couple of game mechanics, you were just like, and then once I'd done that, I was like, right, I'm literally going through this just to get the 100%
So
achievements.
I got a
That's it.
question for you, right?
Yeah.
So nostalgia is a big thing, obviously, with video gaming anyway, retro gaming, and especially since we're old people. I was going to say a big swear word there, but
Older,
we're older people, right?
not old.
So we're talking about Star Wars Battlefront earlier, for example. Let
Uh
put
huh.
Battlefront to one side, like the original Battlefront games. I'm
Yeah.
going back before that. So
Whoa.
well, let's not do Battlefront classics. I'm talking Dark Forces or
Dark
Jedi Knight
Forces,
games.
amazing.
Yeah,
Dark Forces is amazing.
exactly.
Uh,
You know,
and the
Dark
reboot
Forces,
was
Jedi
amazing.
Knight 2, Jedi Knight, like,
Yeah.
you know, all the Jedi Knight games
Yeah.
because it's a big
Yeah.
series.
Hmm.
Don't would you rather go back and play them again than
Um,
play the latest iterations of Battlefront?
I would, I would prefer to play them, but like I would like them to be updated in the way because Dark Forces was recently updated by Night Dive,
That's right,
and
yeah.
I played through that in a day.
Yeah.
100%ed it in a day, and I was like, yeah, if they and I don't see why they wouldn't do it because they've had success now.
Hmm.
So they could go back and do the rest of them, do that, or actually just you know what, just rebuild them in like a modern engine.
Yeah, yeah, you
You
rebuild
know,
it. So my
like
next
take
thing,
my money basically. I 100%
yeah.
like if there was if they had a pack, say if they did like the first, I can't remember the release order now, mate, but like if they did like the first couple of games in a pack,
Hmm.
and it was like 60 quid or something like that, I'd be
Yeah.
like, yeah, take my money.
Right.
Take like
So
100% take my money because
just
they're so
just
good.
just on the topic of Star Wars because we're there at the moment. We're going sideline slightly. Um, Knights of the Old Republic game. Yeah. When that came out, it was Xbox. I was it just Xbox only to start with, and then it got ported over to the PC, or
Think so,
might have been on
yeah.
the PC as well. I can't quite remember, but that oh no, it was on the PC. I'm pretty sure it was. I played that to death. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would rather play that, and I'm not joking. I would rather play that than say Jedi Fallen Order or Survival. Yeah,
Hmm.
it is a slightly different game. I understand that because the previous ones you had a group of people and things like that. But I'd rather play that. And when I got notification of them rebuilding that game and like adding so much to it and saying it's going to be like a very similar style game and everything, I was like, yes, that's what I want to play because it's going to be it's nostalgia as well, I guess, but it's also a case of they're making a game just updating everything that they need to do to make it a good game for today's standards and graphic wise and gameplay wise.
Hmm.
And I think that makes a better game. Just like, for example, Dead Space and the remake of Dead Space.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if they
Dead
make it
Space
something like
remake. Oh my god.
exactly, you've got
I'll tell I'll tell you how many hours I've got in that right now.
it. But
Which
you
I
get
don't
what I
think is
mean. It's like that was a
yeah.
remake and it did so well compared to
Yeah.
the newest game that came out, which was Callisto Protocol, done by the original designers,
Yeah.
which I actually liked. I actually did like that game, but it wasn't Dead Space. I think that was
You
the
know,
problem.
you know, it's actually not as bad as I thought, mate. So for the Dead Space remake, considering like this 100%, I
Hmm.
have everything in it, which took 3 playthroughs. It's only 42 hours
That's actually pretty good.
of
Yeah,
playtime. And
yeah.
most of that was the first run through, because the second two I knew where everything was, and I was just like, don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit. But no, 100%. Like, what a game, bro. What an, like,
That's what I'm saying.
such
It's like
a
I know
good
it's not a
game.
first-person shooter, but it gives you the example of they should be grabbing some of the more
Yeah.
the games that people actually liked and looking at those and going, that's what we want for a first person shooter. Like, I understand that there is a whole generation of people that say Halo is one of the best games in the whole entire world, but that's because it was one of the
They're
very
wrong.
first games on, or they're wrong, completely wrong. But it
They're
was one of
wrong.
the first games that was only
Yeah.
accessible on the Xbox, the original Xbox. So
Yeah.
people thought it was groundbreaking. But
Yeah.
way before that, you had Half-Life. And
Yeah.
you also had Half-Life on the PlayStation 2 as well. And one of the cool things about Half-Life on the PlayStation 2 was that it was multiplayer. One of the sections was multiplayer, and you could actually have one person doing one thing and another person doing the other thing on the same screen, running around, working together to actually play that game. Amazing. I've never
Yeah.
actually seen that game ever again on any other console or PC. I'm actually surprised it's not on the PC. They've just popped it on the PC or something.
Yeah. It's just like the remake. Yeah, the Dead Space remake was just like
Yeah,
so good.
absolutely brilliant. It was actually brilliant.
So good. Like the absolute epitome of w- how to how to do a remake.
Hmm.
And it's really devices as well. Like Tasco doesn't rate it at all.
Really?
Like, cause
Why is that?
yeah, I don't think he ever. I don't think it's his thing. Like, I just don't think it's his thing. Cause I remember being super stoked about it back in 2023,
Yeah, maybe.
and
Yeah,
like you were as well, but you didn't have time to play it, and then Tasco was just not interested. But
yeah,
I think it's because he never played the original, right? And
maybe.
I'm not sure how much of that kind of horror survival thing is really his thing. Um,
See,
I mean, he did say it looked amazing,
I love
but
all the
like,
Dead Space games. I love them all,
I love them all.
including the
They're all
third one.
great. Third one's fine.
I,
It's
I,
like
I
it.
like this multiplayer aspect of it, and I like the fact
Yeah,
that when you're playing one character, you were seeing
yeah,
completely different things
yeah,
to the person that you were playing with. And I remember playing it with my mate, Beast, and he
yeah,
was like, "Oh my god, I'm getting attacked!" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he's literally running around in front of me,
yeah.
shooting at stuff that wasn't there on my screen.
Yeah,
And I was
Saf.
like, "What are you doing?"
I played it through my mate Saf, and we were working together at the time, and yeah, it was so much fun.
Yeah,
It would like it'd be the same thing. He'd be like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Oh my god, there's shit everywhere." And then he'd be the same thing ten
swearing.
minutes later, and we're just like running around. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I would definitely, if anybody hasn't
I
played that,
have
to
to
go and play it.
answer the door, dude. Give me one
Okay,
minute.
okay. Oh, Jesus.
Apologies.
Unpause.
Cool. Um, yeah, just just so good, just so good. Like the whole,
Okay,
I know the third one got a bit of hate, but I never really understood why,
I
because I
don't
was
know.
like, it's a
I
great
thought
game.
that game was great. I thought it was fantastic. I'm pretty sure Beast, who I
Yeah.
played it with, probably got really annoyed at me because I died quite a lot in it. And that's the truth. He probably got really annoyed at me. I'm pretty sure he
Did
died
you
like once maybe or twice, and that was my fault too.
did you have the golden suit for the pre-order?
I can't remember. I did get the pre-order, but it was on the Xbox 360, was it that I played
Yeah,
it
yeah.
on?
I was playing it on 360 as well back in the day, bro.
I can't remember, but they've got it.
I
You can actually
remember.
buy it now. Oh, maybe that we should play it.
Oh my god, we could actually.
Yeah,
That
we
would
could
be. Do
actually
you know
buy
what?
that
That
and
would
play that.
that would be an amazing stream.
That would be
You
amazing.
know, it's like that would genuinely be an amazing stream.
That would be a great stream because I can stick it right in the corner. Oh yeah, actually
Oh,
that's
bro. I'm
okay.
looking
I
at
think that
Steam
needs
right
to
now.
happen. Actually, is it in Steam? We might have to buy it from EA.
It's on Steam.
Is it on Steam?
Yeah, it's on Steam.
Dead Space. Nope, not Dead
Uh,
Space.
let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, Dead Space 2, Dead Space 3. I don't know why Dead
Dead Space
Space
3?
3 gets mixed results.
I don't know. Might be able to buy it off of
Uh,
somewhere else for a bit cheaper, maybe.
yeah, that's true.
Because all the DLC is it's a bit hefty for all the DLC, isn't it?
Uh, yeah, it is a bit actually. Uh, yeah, well, I'll find it. I'm
Fif-
definitely up for that though.
57.38 for all the DLC. That's a bit hefty, mate. Come on.
Wow.
That's a bit ridiculous for when did it come out? It came out in 2013. 2013
Yeah,
is a bit it's a bit hefty.
It is a bit in it. Jeez, oh.
Dead Space.
Anyway, I
Um,
think we should get to the end of the podcast.
yeah, that might be a good idea. Sorry about that. People are just like going on about something completely different
I
that
want
has
to
got
buy
nothing to
stuff.
do with
Buy stuff.
first-person shooter stuff. So what I was gonna say was, what's your top first-person shooter right now?
Right now.
Yeah, what is your top first-person shooter right now?
Oh man. That's hard because I'm not really playing any at the moment.
What was the last one that you can think of that you're like, yes?
The last one I thought of where I was like, this is the shizzle
Yeah.
was probably bolt gun.
Okay. I'm
Like,
down. I'm
honestly.
down a similar line.
Yeah.
As in Warhammer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Space Hulk Deathwing Enhanced because I loved playing that
Oh.
with you guys.
Oh. Oh.
See,
Oh,
it's
nice.
like,
Oh.
oh,
Oh. Oh.
like
I
such a
haven't
great
played it in a
game.
while. But yeah, it would be a toss up between those two actually.
Yeah,
Again, another game where I don't know why it hasn't
I don't
been
know.
revamped or revisited. I know there's always chat about it.
Yeah,
But like that, like literally, there's so much scope there to turn
that
that into
that
the
game is
next.
amazing.
Like that could easily turn into the next Space Marine
Easy,
franchise
completely and utterly.
easily.
Like I love the first
Even
Space Marine game
after,
anyway, and Space Marine 2 is
yeah,
brilliant. It's like spot on, fantastic,
yeah,
brilliant.
yeah.
Space Hulk Deathwing, there's a lot of things they can change in it to make it better, but I think
I don't know.
I think they should just call it
Pretty,
Space Hulk, yeah, and actually
yeah,
have every single chapter in there. They all go
yes,
in, do whatever, and also on top of that,
yes,
if you wanted to have like a versus mode, you could literally have people being the Gene Stealers
yeah,
instead. And I think
yeah.
that would actually be a great idea, brilliant idea.
I agree. I 100% agree. I think it would
So
be
any devs out there, go do
any
it.
go do that. Get on that. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm telling them to go do it because it would be great.
Lol, 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 lol.
Like
Oh, Jesus.
just so you know, like my games at the moment on my top list here, like the ones I've played recently, is such a
Yeah.
mix.
Uh-huh.
I'll start from like the back over here. Yeah, I've got F1 25, 26. Then I got
Yeah.
Cyberpunk, which obviously, and then I got War in the North, and then I got Wolfenstein 3D, the original one, because I was playing that. I got Conan Exiles, which you can play first person. You know, Cap
Mhm.
Mailco, which is first person game. You're just like organizing stuff. That's all.
Oh, I don't get it.
And then Aliens Fireteam Elite. And then I was also playing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines because I was wanting to run through that before I actually played the second one.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, I've got like first person shooters in there or first person games apart from, and like games that actually are shooters. So it's like I'd still play them to this day.
Yeah.
Yep. What are you looking up?
Oh. Uh, guess.
Okay, we're going to wrap it up there then.
I know.
Um, and then next week's episode is all going to be about just watching us play Dead Space 3, apparently.
or I think probably RPGs. I think there'll be a few controversial
I think
opinions in that
I
from
think we
us.
video game RPGs might be a good one to do next week.
Because
Or
we don't see eye to eye all the time on that, so it
well,
could be
we
quite
don't see eye
interesting.
to eye on quite a lot of things. That's what makes
I
us
know.
good friends because we're always arguing with each other.
Because you eventually realize that I'm right. That's great. Anyway, I think on that we'll wrap it up.
Yes.
And thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.